Somebody does call.
All right, we're in.
Yeah, hit the screener. Ask who it is, and then tell someone's on the line, and then put it on.
Haz is calling at 12:18.
Who is?
Kevin Haslam.
Okay.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Kevin Handjob. Kevin what?
So I'll pick up and say WPKZ who's this.
Yeah.
And then, so I'll just have to be quiet with that.
Yeah. So cover your mouth. Sometimes I talk too loud.
And then I'll just say all right, we'll get you on right after this.
Yeah, or we'll put you on in a moment.
All right. And then I don't have to tell you who it is, right?
No, just ask them who they are. Who is this? Who is this, and why do you call?
So now I can clear the weekend weather.
All right. Okay, folks, we're going live in a minute, so make sure you're listening to WPKZ.net if you want to hear what's going on. All right, just listen here, but if you get a phone call, you're not going to be able to hear what's going on, so if it looks like we're just talking to ourselves, that's why. A little bit behind-the-scene action. Wave hi to Dennis. Everybody wave to Dennis. Hi, Dennis.
I should call that having this up, right?
Well, you can talk if you want.
Okay,
sometimes. If you have something to chime in.
I can shut this off.
PKZ.
Yeah.
What's the number to call again?
978 248 1280.
I like just being a little.
Yeah. Go on there. Just start the next break.
Ready?
Go ahead, play some. Might just give him a signal when you're ready to go.
What?
Give him a signal when you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't know the words to this, so I can't sing along.
Okay.
Ready?
Hello, Central Mass. My name's Mike Cooley from Dining Out in Central Mass. You are listening to WPKZ, the K-Zone, AM 1280, 105.3 FM. And we got a great show lined up for you this afternoon. Joining with me in the studio, we have Dennis Wirth.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm honored to be here, honored to be on WPKZ, the Mike Cooley Show. And I just want to say in true Kevin Falk style, just like at the draft, I'm wearing my Tom Brady jersey in support of him because I think the Patriots got a raw deal, and I support him. I don't think Roger Goodell is qualified to be commissioner of the National Football League. I don't know what he's got going on there, but don't he seem like Elmer Fudd chasing Bugs Bunny or something?
Is he even allowed in Massachusetts?
Westerly Patriots.
He's Pinocchio. I actually just got a Roger Goodell Lie shirt from Barstool Sports, and it has the Pinocchio nose.
Yeah.
Because he's a liar. He's a liar.
Trying to think of good jobs for him this morning. I'm thinking like manager in charge of wrapping burgers at McDonald's or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, cheeseburgers in paradise.
Yeah, exactly.
Chef at a toll booth or something. I don't know.
Hey, you got a big show coming up tonight at the Luxury Bar, not at the Luxury Bar, it's at Scoreboards.
It's the Scoreboards Bar and Grill on Lancaster Street right here in the lovely town of Leominster, and we got some of the best up-and-coming comics on the Central Mass area, on the Massachusetts area, actually, and 9 o'clock, stop on by.
I'm looking forward to it.
Laughing.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. We got you and also Danny Gill and Matt Kona.
Yeah, Danny Gill, he's out of Saugus. He plays Giggles up there in Saugus, one of the main rooms in Massachusetts. Plays the Lots of Laughs Comedy Lounge out in Andover there. And Joke in the Box Comedy Club is my rooms that he plays a lot. And he's one of the veteran comics on there. So come on out to see Danny.
Yeah, I think that's it's going to be a fun night. And in addition to the comics and like that. You also got Haz is going to be working the bar, and he's entertainment all in himself. Just Haz. Combine get Hazified. We had cocktails that we were making up a couple of years ago, and his was what the heck was it? Hazardous. Biohazard.
Hazardous waste.
Biohazard. That was Hazard's cocktail that he made up. The Biohazard. It was like green and foamy and stuff, but it tasted pretty good. We had a night of cocktail tasting over at Bootlegger one night, and
I think every drink combination's been made. If you can find something new, you're doing something.
I don't even know how they come out with different drinks, different pizzas,
different names.
We're up at Black Sheep Tavern a couple of years ago, and we had done a dining out in Central Mass pizza party up there one Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock or whatever. And the pizzas that his kitchen was bringing out was like, I can't even believe that people would even have these on pizza. And people were loving them. It wasn't just lobster. It was like lobster, asparagus, and artichokes and
cauliflower.
It was like bizarre. Because if I get really, really risky on a pizza, it has bacon and hamburger on it.
Sure.
That's like as far as I'm going.
Caviar pizzas go for like over $1,000 if you can afford it in places, the big city. So you can put anything on a pizza.
Why would you even? Yeah. You see that sometimes. You see like one of these designer pizzas that they have at some plush place out in LA, and it's like $1,400-1,500 for a pizza.
Some people got so much money they don't know what to do with it, so good for them.
Yeah. They can send it to me, we'll take it.
Sure.
So so tonight, big show at Scoreboards Bar and Grill, 137 Lancaster Street in Leominster. That's Route 117. Go on up there 9 o'clock, so get there early, get there by 8 o'clock so you get a good seat. And
start your weekend laughing. That's the best way to start your weekend, is a little laugh.
Yeah, it really is. There's way too many people.
Matt Kona on there, too, if you want to check out Matt Kona. He does the showcases up there in Boston, which you got to hit those hard before you hit the main comedy scene, and he's out there every single night on the showcases. So we got the two of them, and we got a bunch of young comics, the best up-and-coming comics on the Boston scene you're going to see tonight over at Scoreboard. So the stars of tomorrow. Well,
you're a favorite in New England on the comedy scene. You're all over the place, and
I'm all over New England. I never know where I'm at next.
A lot of times you just talk about real life situations.
I do,
and you can make
it's the funniest stuff.
You can make the best out of any situation.
Anything funnier than anything you can make up is the real life stuff. That's what people love, right there.
It's. I mean, I always have fun with it, and I know people get tired of me telling my cancer story. I had cancer.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But you're still here, so I'm glad to see you beat it. Right? That's good stuff.
But it was funny because I went through it laughing. Because
that's how you get through
everybody else was like, boo, boo, hoo, oh, it's too bad and stuff. And I was just laughing, saying, hey, I'm making the best of it. My wife and kids are waiting on me hand and foot. I go into a bar. If I got to wait, I'll just yell over to the bartender, hey, I got cancer over here. Can I get a beer?
Serve me first.
Boom,
I'll be here much longer. Come on.
Exactly. I mean... That's why you get
service.
I agree with you. Make the best out of any type of real life situation. You can always find a reason to laugh about something, no matter what.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. They do say that laughter.
You don't laugh through life, man.
Medicine.
You're gonna hit depression. You gotta laugh at stuff.
Yeah, definitely. You have. How did you get started in comedy? How do you get started in comedy? Do you have to be
a very good question.
Do you have to be like the naturally funny guy, like when you're 5 years old, you're like entertaining
start
people?
Out being the class clown, I guess. And I always liked. I watch marathons on Comedy Central. I'd sit home the whole weekend and watch them. I just love watching them. And I saw Sam Kinison once, and he brought me to tears. And I said, I got to make someone laugh as hard as this guy just made me laugh. But comedy's not like you go down and put it in a job application. It's like you said. I never knew how to get started, and. I checked my mail one day. There was a pamphlet from Mount Wachusett Community College. It said, Introduction to Stand-Up Comedy. That a night course. I said, well, there's my chance. And I took the class. Jerry Caruso gives it up there. Great teacher, great guy. I took the class. He kept helping me out. And one thing led to another. I've been going ever since and having the time of my life.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a little bit of a quick wit. You got to be able to pick up on things, I guess, what you can make funny and what you can make people say, ooh, did he really just say that? But even when people say that, they're still getting a chuckle out of it.
Well, Joan Rivers said, you know, I made a living off of saying what everybody else was thinking, you know. So if you bring it to if they're afraid to say it, you got to be the person who's not afraid to say it.
Yep.
I could never get into stand-up comedy because I'd always laugh before I get to the punchline.
It's a learning process. I've been doing it a while and I'm still learning. It's every night's a new adventure.
Now, part of on your bio on your website, the high point of your career came when a comic was bragging about how he made $1,200 and performed for 130 people, and you responded you were working for 300 people, and you helped raise over $5,000 for breast cancer.
Didn't make a dime that night, man. We raised over $5,000 for breast cancer awareness, and that, you know, that's like everybody marked on the Boston comedy scene. They mark their comedy with how much money they make. And, you know, I did the class with Jerry, and he does so much to help out charity, and I dug that so much. And I said, that's your mark. It's how many people you can help out, not how much money you can make. That's the mark of a good comic right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, the paycheck is always important because you need the paycheck to go, but you can't live your life by the paycheck.
Nobody can work for free. I mean, we got to get paid to what we do. But, I mean, if you want major discounts, if you got a good cause, we'll work with you to make it happen because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and have some fun while you're doing it. You launched Comics That Care.
I did, yeah. I learned, I worked for Comics for a Cure, Jerry's company, he still books me to this day, and just what I learned from there, I said, you know what, I can do this too. How can we help more people? I launched my own business, Comics That Care, and we continue to help people to this day.
And lots of Last Comedy Show?
That was an internet radio show, and I haven't done that in a while. I was doing it, but you know, radio, it's a crazy business, you know. It's too many chiefs, not enough Indians in the radio business.
Yeah, I know what that means. But no, I tell you, just the stress that I have to go through here on 1 hour on Friday, it's just
it's a lot.
The bosses are all over the place. I got the lawyers are constantly here, tell me what I can say, what I can't say.
Bosses aren't here today, though.
Hey, it's freedom of speech.
Open forum here today
That's it.
at WPKZ.
Woohoo! No, it's radio's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We talked about that a little bit beforehand because you also do a cable show. Comedy Kitchen on LATV.
I do, over at LTV. I do the Comedy Kitchen. I'm a big guy, as you can tell if you're watching on here, and if you can't, you just have to trust me. I'm a big guy. I love to eat, and that's the joke of the show is I like to cook, but I love to eat. So I'll cook you up whatever you want as long as I can eat it with you.
Cool. I'm coming on the show with you.
Yeah, no, I'm bringing on, you know, some of the mainstream comics, you know, I've had on there as guests, and we're going to continue to do it and get more on there, and it's a fun time. And if you want to be in the studio audience, it's free and fun. We do it Saturday mornings mostly, so come on up to LTV Saturday mornings.
Yeah, love to have you there. Jeff would be welcome. Jeff will keep you in the green room. He'll get you the lobster tails and stuff. And
I call it the Star Trek Enterprise there. He's got quite the board there he runs, but he's good. He knows what he's doing.
Jeff is really talented. The best. Yep. Now, a lot of the clubs around Boston where you play, I was looking at them, there's a ton of comedy clubs where you can go. Just looking at a few of them. Joke in the Box, Giggles, Kowloon Comedy. Kowloon must be a great venue to play.
Kowloon, that's a big venue right there. One of the main restaurants out in Saugus there, and yeah, they're packed. Top names in comedy coming through that room. It's a good way to start your weekend.
But yeah, I haven't been to an event in Kowloon's in probably maybe 2 years.
But that's some good eating too.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right up my road right there, man.
You can't go wrong there. Headliners Comedy Club.
Yeah, right
the Comedy Lounge up at the China Blossom. That's up in
lots of
North Andover, right?
Johnny Peasy's room, great guy. Again, top comics in New England coming through there.
Yeah, we love. And a comedy show is just fun. It's nice and lighthearted if you can get the people. And a challenge has got to be if you try to get people involved in the show.
If you can get them on the same page you're on, then you've won. You know, we often said, you know, we can't solve your problems, but we can make them forget. We can make you forget about them for a couple hours, okay? So if you're having a tough life, come on down to a comedy show. A couple hours, you're going to forget your problems.
Yeah,
it's a good stress
forget it for a little while. I think we have a call in there. Ethan's and Mike are pushing the buttons over there. Hello, caller, are you there? Hazzy!
Guys, I'll see you tonight, brother.
What's up, pal? Now, are you going to be making popcorn tonight? I know. I just want to make sure you have some. Even the popcorn?
Laughs are free, popcorn's free.
Perfect. All right, just make sure you have plenty of cold Bud Light on top. Great. We appreciate it. We appreciate everything you guys do. You guys hold a lot of events over there at Scoreboards, and it's good to when you get a local place involved.
Scoreboard's very supportive of local town.
All
Go
right.
over there and
See you
support
tonight,
them.
Haz.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
Haz is a great guy.
Swinging drinks. You got to go see Haz tonight. He's a character.
Of course. The Comedy Studio, where's that?
That is at Harvard Square at the, Chinese restaurant up there. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but Harvard Square
Harvard
up
Square.
in Boston, yeah. That's more to get you ready for television. If you're getting ready for a Leno or Carson or something, you know.
Oh, really?
That's where you go to get ready for television. You go to the Comedy Studio.
What do they put on, like shirts with big puffy sleeves and make you all set?
Well, they had Matt Dees. Actually, he's a Boston comic. He's just been on Conan twice, and that was where they saw him, was up at the Comedy Studio. So you want to get on television, that's where you go.
Matt D, I remember that. I've heard that name.
Yeah,
I've heard
he's
him.
up and coming on the comedy. You hit Conan, you made it. So he's on the scene, yeah.
No, actually, they say if you hit WPKZ, you
Then
found
you
it.
made it. That's
You made it.
Where do
Yeah,
I go
yeah.
from here? I mean, it's downhill. Come on.
Some of the other places you do a lot of the local shows, Music Rocks. Have you done Celtics shows? Celtics pregame live.
Celtics pregame live. Yeah, they have a section there at the beginning where you can ask Tommy Heinsohn a question, and they use a lot of my questions about. I'm a big Celtic fan, so they put a bunch of my questions on air, and Tommy's answered them. So
Comcast
I grew up.
Sportsnet.
Mike Gorman and Tommy Heinsohn. I grew up watching them. Everybody else loved watching. You know, I was friends with them before I liked the team. I mean, I love their announcer. They're the guys.
Yeah, they were great. They were great announcers.
Gorman's a legend.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you can't beat them. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff. If you have anything you want to talk about, you want to talk to Dennis, you want to ask him any questions or anything, you can give us a call at 978-348-1280. The number again is 978-348-1280. And we would love to hear from you. We'd love to talk a little bit about what's
comedy,
going on.
Roger Goodell. What do you want to talk about?
We can talk about anything. If you're sick, we'll make you laugh. Whatever you want to talk about. A couple other things, and again, the show is tonight at 9 o'clock. Get to School Boards early. Get there by 8 o'clock. If you want to actually shoot over there at 4 o'clock, you can. And
Get ready for the show.
Start,
The more you drink, the more you will laugh.
Haz is already over there priming the pump, so go on over
Swinging
there. Again, it's at Scoreboard Sports Bar and Grill, 137 Lancaster Street. That's Route 117 in Leominster. So you can go on over there and check that out. And like I say, just make sure that you're there for the 9 o'clock show. And it starts at 9. You're over at what, midnight?
Around 11 we get over. It's usually a couple-hour show. But look at it. You're going to see some of the best up-and-coming comics in New England. They're the stars of tomorrow, and it's going to be a great show. I guarantee it.
Now, Danny Gill, he's you hear his name a lot in the comedy circuit.
He's been doing it a long time, Danny. You know, it's a bunch of young comics, and then I get 2 veteran comics to anchor the show, and Danny and Matt. You know, I'll be hosting the show myself, so I'll be in between everybody, bringing everybody up and showcasing you the talent. But yeah, Danny's the veteran comic on the show, and he'll get the biggest chunk of time tonight to anchor the show.
Very good. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, it's different. It's something where you can get out because I always, go out to dinner early. There's plenty of places around that have good early dinner specials. You don't have to get out for the blue plate special, the 4 o'clock dinner
People don't
special.
like to
But
laugh. Everybody likes to laugh.
yeah, but get out there, head over. Luxury Box has a great dinner tonight. I know Scoreboards has an awesome dinner tonight. The Angler, they got specials tonight for their scallops and baked haddock. Go on up there, get a nice order of shrimp cocktail. Go up and see Jay. Tell him that Mike sent you in for an order of shrimp cocktail. And as long as you're staying and buying a drink, just tell him to put it on my bill. How's that?
See, they can't beat that deal.
Yeah, you can't beat that. But yeah, there's so many great places around where you can play local places and you can go in. Any of the local places around here other than the Scoreboards. I mean, they got like McNally's, the Gardner Ale House, all sorts of great.
A lot of good
different
eating in
venues.
the Central Mass area for sure.
A lot of great eating, good food. So head out there, grab a good dinner tonight. Let us know where you're going. Hit it on the Facebook page. Hit it on the Dining Out in Central Mass Facebook page. Where you went to dinner tonight. We'll have a little contest, and we're going to give away a $100 gift certificate to the Sonoma Restaurant. All right, we're going to do that next Friday on the air. But in order to qualify for it, you need to be posting on the Facebook page where you went this week for dinner, and not just, yeah, I went to ABC restaurant. We want to hear, you know, you went to, you know, the Gaz Bar, and Bo was our server, and I had the prime rib, and it was delicious, the baked potato, or whatever else you have. Well, give us a little bit of a description, and if we get enough entries during the course of the week, next week, we will randomly pick a winner for a $100 gift card to the 5-star Sonoma restaurant up in Princeton. So we are going to take a quick break. You are listening to Mike Cooley, joined by Dennis Wirth from on WPKZ. I forgot where I was for a minute there.
And you're listening to
Joke in the Box.
K-Zone Lunchbox
Right.
on WPKZ.
On the K-Zone Lunchbox. Thanks, Ethan.
You're
Yeah, we'll
welcome.
be right back right after we pay a couple of bills.
So, yeah.
Speaking of Roger Goodell, have you worked with Jerry Thornton?
Jerry Thornton. Don't
Oh, okay. He was a comic too. But
There's a lot, man.
Yeah.
There's thousands on the
He's,
scene,
He's now on the midday show, or no, the afternoon drive on.
EDI.
Yeah. And makes a lot of jokes about Roger Goodell.
Yeah, he's easy.
WPKZ, who's this?
He's easy to joke
yeah.
about.
Plug some of my shows and rooms.
Oh,
I
this
got
is
coming
Mike,
up.
yep.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Get those guys on.
Yeah, we got a minute. Got about Mike Towie. He wants to talk to you.
Tracking.
Howie. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, we're coming back right now. All right.
He doesn't want to go on right.
No, he's gonna do like the last 15 minutes.
I will talk Celtics as much as you know.
What do you got?
Mr. Sandman, this is a fun song.
Ready?
That I've ever seen. Nights are over, Sandman. Bring me a dream. All right. Well, neither one of us know the words, but we can hum along to it.
We got the tune in our head anyway. That's great.
Hey, you are back here on the Dining Out in Central Mass afternoon lunchbox on WPKZ, the K-Zone 105.3 FM and AM 1280. Also streaming online at WPKZ.net. And this afternoon show is sponsored by Comaquito Restaurant right down at the mall at Whitney Field. Go on down there, see Rodrigo. Tell him you heard about him here on the K-Zone WPKZ. And Rodrigo will get you fixed up. He's got some great food down there. It's great beef, vegetables, beans, everything you want. They got a full bar. You can go down and have a drink. And so go on down there, see Rodrigo. Tell him that Mike Cooley sent you in and you heard about the show on Dining Out in Central Mass. Have you ever gone into Comaquito?
I have not, but I have talked to Rodrigo. He's a great guy. He's an up spirit. You're in for a treat when you go see him.
Have you ever found a guy that has more energy than him? He came over to my house last week, 6:15 in the morning, and he was bouncing. He was like,
Positive as could be. Positive. You're in for a positive experience and good food.
oh yeah, yeah. We were talking about some marketing programs going on for the restaurant, and he was just like, "Yeah, Mike, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this." I'm like, "Oh, all right, here you go.
Let's do it.
Slow down a little bit here." It's
I was looking for
6:15.
help, and you got to be an upbeat, happy person if you want to work here. So they only got happy people working over. That's good stuff.
They do a good job. We went over there last week. I'm involved in a group called Vet Togethers, and we take a lot of the veterans out, and we have breakfast for them once a month. Maybe we'll take them out. John Church, who's the founder of the group, he took a bunch of guys up to like the Garden Rail House last night and just had burgers and beers and stuff. But Rodrigo had invited us down to Comaquito last week, 2 weeks ago. So half dozen guys went down there. He took care of them with burgers and good meals and stuff, and came over. And Rodrigo, he's in the Mass National Guard too. So it was,
Stuff.
yeah, it was a great night, a lot of
I
fun.
think it's Brazilian eating he's got down there, right?
Yep.
That's what he served. Yeah, good
Yep,
stuff.
all Brazilian food, and I tell you, when I first met him, he was at another location down on Central Street, and he was like trying to give me plates, and like I say, I'm pretty. I got a pretty base for being the dining out in Central Mass guy. I'm a pretty meat and potatoes kind of a guy.
Basic,
and Rodrigo's like, "Here, come on, Mike,
Try
you need
this,
to have
try
this. You
this.
got to need to have this."
Try something
So I
different.
said, "Okay, Rodrigo." I said, "I'll do everything other than the vegetables and the beans. What else we got?" He gave me some chicken and some beef that was absolutely fabulous.
Melt in your mouth.
I was like, how
Sounds
have I
good to try
been
new
missing?
stuff,
Yeah, I'm like, how have I been missing out on all this stuff for so long?
Now you know.
And now I know. So again, we want to thank Rodrigo from Comaquito for sponsoring the show. We also want to thank Sean Flanagan from Sean Patrick's, also for being a very important part of the show. So many
Thank you,
restaurants
guys.
getting on board, and we really
Supporting
appreciate it. Yeah, so you can reach us either through the Dining Out in Central Mass page. You can send us an email, send us a text. You can get a hold of Howie, whatever you want. And if you want to become a very important part of the afternoon lunchbox, you certainly can. And we could also get you hooked up if you're a locally owned restaurant. We'll get you hooked up on Dining Out in Central Mass and help increase your business. Even if we can add another 5 or 6, 8, 10 customers a week, we can help you out with that, help you out with the marketing and all that stuff. So
Get
check
some
it out.
Good food and catch a comedy show.
Yeah, and it's and you keep everything local. You have some other shows coming up too, right?
I do. Other than tonight at Scoreboards, May 28th, like I said, we do the television show, The Comedy Kitchen. We're going to be filming that Saturday morning. You want to be in the studio audience? Come on up. We'll have a comic up there and be cooking something up, and you can be part of a cooking show.
Do you get many people that come up to be in the audience?
It's different. Some Saturdays we're packed, and other ones you get a small audience, like comedy, and it's hit or miss. You never know if people are in the mood. June 23rd. I'll be doing my first comedy special up at LTV. I'll be doing a DVD up there, so if you want to be on television and you want to be on my DVD, I will be selling after my shows for years to come. Coming up June 23rd, it's going to be at 8 o'clock at night at LTV Studios in Leominster, Massachusetts, and I'll be giving you an hour's worth of my best comedy. So it's free, and you get to be on TV. That's the best part.
That's cool. I'm going to that one, 8 o'clock at night. I
There
can
you
handle
go.
that one.
Then, other than Scoreboards, we have the young and up-and-coming talent, and the more veteran comics, we got to come over to the Elks Club on North Main Street, right in Leominster. So, in August or September, we're going to have a big. I don't have an exact date yet. Then October 29th, we'll be over there with another big name. And the easiest way is check out my website, www.denniswirth.webs.com. It's W-I-R-T-H. Say spell the last name, and you can see the schedule there. Who's coming? So let's take a vote. Who would you guys rather see? I can do Lenny Clark, the Boston comedy legend, Jackie the Joke Man from the Howard Stern Show, radio legend like yourselves, or Michael Winslow. He was the guy in the Police Academy movies that did all the sounds there.
Oh, yeah, he's a funny guy.
So out of those three guys, who would you rather see first? Let's
Lenny
vote.
Clark.
Lenny Clark, Boston legend. How do you go
Yeah,
around there? Come on.
Lenny's a legend.
Lenny, all right, 2 for Lenny. You?
Lenny.
Lenny, all right, well, I'm going to try and get Lenny then.
Give
No,
us a call, folks. 978-348-1280.
Who do you want to see?
Let us know who you would like to see.
That's right.
It
We'll
was
try to get him over there.
Lenny
Joker
Clark,
box.
and who else did we have?
We got Jackie the Joke Man from Howard Stern or Michael Winslow from Police Academy. Take your vote. Who you want me to bring, and I'll do my best.
Jackie the Joke Man. He's Jackie Martling.
Jackie Martling, yeah.
He's got to be. I mean, I've only heard it just on the show, but I'd like to see him live too.
He's a man of 1,000 jokes, okay? If I asked you how many jokes you could tell, you could probably hit me with 2 or 3 at best. This guy could go on for an hour with street jokes. I mean, he's just, every occasion, every subject, just joke after joke after joke.
I got one for you. What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman?
Steel?
Iron Man is a superhero. Iron Woman, that's a command.
Oh, okay.
Bada bing! Go home and
You're
Iron
not getting
Woman.
dinner cooked.
Dun,
You're
dun,
out
dun,
there.
dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got a million of them. I actually heard that one last night at the Elks.
At the Elks, there you
So
go.
you-
Oh
see?
my gosh.
Comedy has already been starting.
See?
Some of the other local venues that have been around. Let's see, Veronica Last. Some of the local clubs.
Up in New Hampshire, yeah.
Motley's, the Comedy
They
Connection.
closed down Motley's, yeah. Downtown
Dick Doherty's.
Rhode Island.
Dick Doherty's Beantown Comedy Vault. Is that still open?
Jack, he moved. He was up in the college, actually bought out where he was at the restaurant, so he moved over to the financial district. He's over there now.
Oh, okay. Let's see, Lost is the Best Medicine. The Comedy Factory. Tang Dynasty, right down the street. The
We
Starry.
used to do them, yeah. The Starry, we do the benefits over there.
The Starry's looks like it's a nice place to do an event.
Yeah, it is. They get a lot of the DJs over there. That's the main thing. So it's more of an off night over there. But a lot of the benefits, people are coming out to help people. They'll come out for it. So it's a great night right over there. Yeah.
The Red Onion, that's got to be a hoot.
I started up at the Red Onion. You don't start out doing the big ones. You got to do the small ones first. But they get a very different crowd up there at the Red Onion. That's for sure.
I love the Red. I haven't been up to the Red Onion in a while, but the Red Onion was always a cool place to stop at.
Yeah, anything goes at the Red Onion. There's no rules up there. Nothing hold back. You go for it at the Red Onion. It's a fun time.
Like hanging out at the Otter River Sportsman's Club.
Pretty much anything goes. That's what I want up there. So, my kind of crowd.
That's what it is. Yeah, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Howie Khan has joined us.
You guys
in the studio.
You guys sound great. I just came in from Gardner. Boy,
Vegas.
are my arms tight. No, I just drove back from Gardner, and I'm listening to you guys, and I'm thinking, how cool is it to be able at noontime when you're doing your errands or you're doing things to be able to listen to you two guys talk and banter and laugh, and you're so right. And it's like you were saying about you having cancer and you're in a restaurant and hey, I got cancer. I don't have a lot of time. You make people laugh, and that's you guys sound
Laugh your way through
great.
it. That's it.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. I've heard of you. I'm within greatness here. This is awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
greatness is right here. Listen to Mike
Whole room's
Cooley.
full of great people. Come on.
And we got
Thank you.
people listening
Thank
too.
you,
We got
sir.
Paul Bonds is online watching. Rebecca
Paul.
Light,
Thank you,
Rebecca
sir.
Rice is online watching. She says I look pretty. But
This is the Mike
She's
Cooley
actually the pretty
concept.
one.
Hey, I
This
can't
is-
argue.
This is the Cooley
Brenda
concept.
Brasso is on. We got all sorts of people. Trixie's on.
So you're doing a lot of great things in the community to help out the vets.
Yeah, those are my favorite shows. Yeah, the veterans.
and
the cancer
and
benefits.
there's
You got a
nobody
good
I know
cause,
more
you give me a
than
call.
Mike Cooley that he gives of himself. It's just outrageous.
Way to do it. Got to give back.
I love to give of myself. Come, take me. Ah.
Well, the
What's
people
wrong
out
with
there
that,
are
huh?
lucky. I know people like Eddie Woodcomb from Woodcomb Insurance. He's listening, I'm sure. And there are other professionals, executives, just cool people listening to you guys. And this is all really good.
You got a good cause and you want to raise some money, do a comedy night, you give me a call. We will make it happen.
And how do they do that?
Go to my website, www.dennisworth.webs.com. You can send me a message over there. My phone number's on there. Get in touch with me and let's raise some money for some good causes.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Love
we
it.
can do that. I think Rodrigo, actually, we were talking about Rodrigo earlier. I think he's broadcasting in the restaurant this afternoon.
He better.
All right.
I
mean, he's the sponsor of your show.
Yeah, you better be listening.
Oh, Rodrigo was thinking about doing a comedy show over there, actually. It's in the works.
I saw him at a BNI meeting the beginning of the week. And this was at 6:30 in the morning, Mike, and you were talking about the energy.
Isn't the guy just on?
The energy in that BNI meeting was unreal, too. There are a bunch of really professional businessmen and women that are in the BNI, but Rodrigo is just like he is at 3 at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and I mean, he'll send me a text sometimes at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, can I just check messages? Then he's at my house at 6 o'clock. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're out doing
Do
the
you
lawn,
sleep?
and he
No
Yeah.
downtime.
he
Full of
Mike's out
energy.
carrying his lawn at 6:30 in the morning, and Rodrigo comes over. I hope he brought you a coffee.
Actually, I was polishing the fire truck. He was there the day the fire truck
You mow your
arrived.
lawn at 6:30 in the morning? Wow.
No, we have people that come over and do that. Hey, we got a couple of things that I wanted to mention coming up, because a lot of people, they get confused on the different days and different holidays and things like that, and what is appropriate for what. Coming up, you have Armed Forces Day is coming up. That's the third Saturday in each May. That honors those that are serving currently. Right. Then you have Memorial Day. Memorial Day is the last Monday of each May. That remembers everybody that died while serving. And Veterans Day, that is the 11th day of November. That honors all those that have served in the past. And it's important to know the difference. You have the people that are serving now. Thank you for serving. Thank you for being there. Thank you for defending our country.
Big
Thank you for our
Thank
freedom.
you.
Memorial Day. It's not, hey, happy Memorial Day. Hey, I hope you have a great Memorial Day. Okay,
Remembrance.
you're remembering everybody that's dead. You're remembering everybody that died while serving, which is very important.
And speaking of Memorial Day, I just came back from the homeland, Israel, and I was there for Israeli Memorial Day and Israeli Independence Day. And it's like night and day. They celebrate Memorial Day the way that it should be celebrated here, where they have
It
a lot
used
of
to be
memorial.
celebrated here.
Yeah, it used to be celebrated.
Memorial
Yeah.
services throughout the day. They have like sirens going off to remember those that have fought trying to defend the Israel and make it a Jewish state, and so it's just when we think of Memorial Day here, we think of barbecue, beer, beach, start of summer.
You might.
But
Yeah.
well, most people, unfortunately, think it's
See,
like,
this is what
but it
happens
should-
when
it
you come
should
back
be-
from the homeland.
It should be thinking of the people that have defended this country.
Caught up
Absolutely.
in your life and you forget about the
Right,
basics.
right.
It's easy to forget.
No, you're
about
right
the
in some respect, Ethan. I mean, but we also need to release.
Exactly.
You know, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where the beer and the comedy comes in,
Yep,
That's
exactly.
right. Yeah,
and the food.
absolutely.
Yep. So it's pretty cool. So but just remember that it is, even what Ethan says, it's not just a good reason to have a barbecue. It's a good reason to gather family together, and if you want to barbecue, that's fine. But remember, Memorial Day is to remember those that died, and Armed Forces Day, remember everybody that is still serving. And we got a great party coming up. Also coming up the end of August, we're going to have our patriotic concert over at the Knights of Columbus coming up on August 27th. It's a Saturday afternoon. We have Dan Clark, the Singing Trooper, is coming up along with his lovely wife Mary. She makes him look good, and
That's like Tracy
that'll be a
with
great
you.
afternoon. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just a slug. What do I know?
What do any of us know? Eh?
Yeah.
Slug.
But it's a lot of fun, and we'll get all the information also for Memorial Day. I believe the Leominster Veterans Center, they have the White Cross ceremony, all the other ceremonies that they have during the day. So we will get that and keep everybody in tune with what's going on for that. We'll be back in just a minute. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with Dennis and with Howie. You sticking around for
Sure,
the last segment?
sure.
All right, great. All right, my name is Mike Cooley from Dining Out in Central Mass. You're listening to the K-Zone 105.3 FM, AM 1280, WPKZ. We'll be right back.
Good job, Mike. Excellent job.
Thanks.
I forgot to plug one more show. Can I plug it when you get
Abs-
back?
sure.
I promised to Mike.
Now, Dennis,
Yes,
we
sir.
can get sponsors for any events that you might be doing, so that you might be able to come in here.
Yeah, the other guy who was here said if I got a big one coming up to contact him, that we do something.
Oh, you mean Travis?
Travis, yeah.
Yeah,
Travis, yeah.
but I'm talking about
Yeah.
Yeah, if I
getting
get Lenny Clark or a
sponsors.
big name, yeah,
No,
big
but
name,
getting
right.
sponsors, getting them radio time, getting you some
so
radio
then-
time.
Yeah, usually have them call in.
Yes,
Yeah, the big
and
name
then
comics.
play-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be in touch. Yeah.
This now you know about this station, right?
Yeah.
Because this station has some it has
Oh,
a
and the-
grasp in the community.
You're right in the
People
area.
just
I'm doing
don't
comedy. It's priceless. Yeah, I know.
people just don't know it, because
Yeah,
they don't get
word
it.
out there. Yeah.
They don't get it. Having guys like him and you and
No,
local
I did a show with Jimmy Walker, Dynamite there, and
Jimmy JJ.
I was trying to get him on here, but he was flying in from Vegas, and
That
just
was
the
a while
times-
ago,
yeah,
right?
We just couldn't.
You know,
hook up
I
with the
met
times.
him at Plums in Worcester,
Okay,
in the Worcester Center. I'm talking back in the.
way back when.
How old are you?
46.
All right, I'm about 10 years older than you are,
Okay.
believe it or not.
You look good for your age.
Thank you. You're a gentleman. But I met him. He's great. JJ
Yeah,
Walker.
he was really accommodating the fans. You know,
No.
he sat there all night until every single fan got a picture with him. He didn't leave until everyone got a picture.
How old of a guy is he?
He's in his 60s now. He's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Funny as heck.
We'll be in our
What time
60s
do you-
soon. 2 more years, right?
I know.
What time do you work Sundays?
Yeah, anything we can do.
I mean, like,
I'm the sales manager here, and I'm also on air.
I'm working.
We have great ownership. John Morrison, he owns the Dirt Dogs,
Yeah.
and he owns Foster Tech.
We open late.
We've got some great ideas, and we need.
Yeah, we can cross promote. You guys can bring a banner over to the show.
We're bringing Howie Carr, I think.
Bring in Howie Carr.
We got him coming. He's going to do a book signing with us. We're going to do it. I think it's Sipper and Keys. I'm hoping it's in the works. I do it 3 times.
What is that restaurant over below LTV? What is that? 385.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
What? Oh, 435. Yeah,
So
they
there
won't
is-
advertise here until I can get them to advertise.
We don't
I
talk.
can't talk about it.
Not
That's
really.
where he's doing the comedy show.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Just kidding, just kidding.
All right, special
I had trouble
dispensation.
with-
Don't go crazy about. Don't
No,
go.
I'll mention
Yeah,
it once.
yeah,
on that
special
segment.
dispensation.
They don't want to know
They
us.
kept ripping my comedy posters down over there.
I'm still working.
And I'm
on
like
it.
a member of LTV, and they're pulling my
Let's
stuff down.
just slam them right now.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Ready?
No, I can't. No, Tracy's in front.
Ready?
Boston, you're my home.
Keep your day job, Mike.
Yeah, it's got all the old tunes going on.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
We have every tune you want to hear.
Hey, we are back. My name is Mike Cooley, host of Dining Out in Central Mass and host of the Afternoon Lunchbox. Here, heard every Friday afternoon on the K-Zone 105.3 FM, AM 1280. It is the most widely listened to Friday afternoon lunch show in Central Mass. You can't go wrong. If you want a place to listen, this is it.
In America.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah.
Honored to be here.
And if whoever isn't listening, well, you're a loser.
And we can thank Rodrigo as a new sponsor of
Sponsor, yeah.
At
Absolutely.
Comaquitos.
Hey, he jumped on the bandwagon. He said, hey.
And we're going to be
Dining
getting
out is
calls
on.
for others, Mike. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody I talk to when I'm out in the field, they know who Mike Cooley is.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Cool dude.
It's cool
Cooley
talk
for
with
Cooley.
Mike Cooley.
Hey, I got some funny stuff here. Let's see what you can. Let's see what you can muster out of this. Let's see. Fitchburg, a police officer opened fire on a vehicle early Wednesday morning after his driver, suspected of vandalizing a home on Normandy Road, tried to hit him to avoid capture. The police department spokesman said one officer who was on foot saw the suspect vehicle approaching, and the suspect then began to accelerate rapidly and attempted to hit the officer. The car's driver, Taj Nunez, of 12 Nashua Street, a short time later was captured through the excellent work of the Fitchburg Police Department.
Tasmanian devil right there.
I guess so. Let's see. Dateline Leominster. Police had to use an electronic stun gun twice to subdue a city man who attempted to escape from custody while being booked for trespassing Monday. Maurice K.U. Mumba. K.U. Mumba.
Maurice had a shocking experience.
He
there.
does-
22.
He doesn't sound like an Irish Catholic. 665 Central Street was arrested. How bad do you need to be to get a 5-year restraining order from the Leominster Motor Inn?
You can't get in there, man. You've hit rock bottom.
5-year restraining order from the Leominster Motor
What
Inn.
was he doing over there?
I don't know, but let's see. Officers followed he tried to escape from the station. Officers followed Kayabumba. It sounds like he's on Lion King. Into the garage as they approached him. Ciccolini said he grabbed for the front bumper on a cruiser and refused to let go. Several officers did manage to pull him away from the cruiser, but he continued to resist their efforts, and ended up a couple of officers got hurt, and well, that was that. But God, if you're gonna get arrested, you know. But I don't know, all these weird names.
Lava Bay.
Who
Kayubumba,
knew what a can of spray paint would lead to, right?
Taj, something, who knows? But I got a kick out of that. Was the highlight of the story. A 5-year restraining order from the Leominster Motor Inn.
Right over the El Camino. I guess. Where else can you go?
Let's see. If you like to play in dirt and you like to get your hands dirty, the gardeners and Friends of Westminster Farmers are having a planters party this afternoon, May 20th, from 3:30 to 5:30 at the Town Common up on Academy Hill in Westminster. Not to be confused with Westminster. Yeah, it's Westminster.
West Pastor.
And
Minister,
No,
pastor.
nothing to do
get
with
it?
dogs.
uh,
Dog
West
shows enough.
Rabbi.
but check it out. It's Westminster Farmers Market. It's a great farmers market up there.
Westminster?
Westminster.
Westminster.
Oh, my
West-
mother will
Get
get
that
so
Boston
mad at
accent on it.
you.
Westminster.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sound like Wista?
Did you know if you drink vodka over ice, it can give you kidney failure? If you drink rum over ice, it can give you liver failure. If you drink whiskey over ice, it can give you heart problems. If you drink gin over ice, it can give you brain problems.
What a way to go.
I'm staying away from ice. That ice is no good.
To take away a few of your problems, too, I imagine. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hey, you got one other show coming
I
up,
did.
right?
I wanted to mention that Josh Sandersky's running for state rep out of Leominster, and he's going to be doing a fundraiser over at, the 435 Bar on Lancaster Street on June 28th. And if you want to get tickets, you can email him at joshsandursky.com. So come on over and support his campaign if you want to come out. I'll be headlining that show. Bam.
Done.
Ready?
Funny like a clown.
But tonight's show is going to be a biggie. You don't want to miss that. Starts at 9. You want to get over there by probably 8 o'clock. So go out, grab
Get a good
dinner
seat.
first, get a good seat. Hazzy's bartending, the always lovable Hazzy. And again, you'll have Dennis, Danny Gill will be there, and also Matt Kona will
All-star
be there.
lineup.
Hey, Dennis,
Very funny guy out
I
of
wanted
Boston.
to ask Dennis if he does any good impressions of anybody we might be able to, or can you do one that might stump a listener?
Might stump a listener.
They might all stump the listeners.
I don't know. I
What
did
it-
Elmer Fudd at the beginning of the show. We're talking
Oh,
about
I missed
Roger
that.
Goodell. I'm gonna get those Wascowee Patriots. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll tell you, Dunkin' Donuts is missing a straw stacker somewhere. This guy should not be commissioner of the NFL.
I'm with you on that
I don't
one.
get this guy.
I guess it's who you know. Well, I wouldn't. You know what I mean.
He's
Yeah.
scared. He's scared to come to New England now. We've scared him.
Yeah, he isn't even
Do you
allowed
think
to
Brady's going to?
McDonald's.
Do you think Brady's going to be out those 4 games? I don't. I think he'll be back. I think.
It'll be interesting to see his next move. It's a big chess match, and I can't figure out why he doesn't take Donald Trump's advice and just sue the NFL for defamation of character, and they will tuck tail and run.
Yeah, he probably will eventually.
I think he will do that after his the thing with the suspension is all.
It's a big move. Is he
Why
going to appeal to
now?
the Supreme Court now? Is the question.
Basically, if he goes along with it, he's admitting his guilt, and he doesn't want to do
You
that.
don't want to tarnish his image.
No,
Yeah, he
It's
can't.
everything.
But
Yeah, your legacy.
I think worse things have been done in the NFL that would merit something like that. And whatever they accuse him of is not a big deal. Let's
See,
just play football.
The thing about his suspension is when you're trying to compare it to the 4-game suspension that Ray Rice got for the domestic abuse and
It's
things
2
like
games.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it was
Yeah.
reduced to 2. But what Roger Goodell is focusing on is the fact that he doesn't have to base it off of anything. He can just do whatever he wants.
It's all PR.
Right. But I
It's all
think-
PR.
That's what they
Dennis,
negotiated.
Dennis,
labor
it's
law.
all
Of course,
PR.
of
It's all
course.
about
It's all from the
Image.
All
yeah.
about their image. I was just going to
Public
say.
relations.
All about the
I think
image.
at this
Money,
point would
money.
be.
Who's in charge?
money.
I think at this point it would behoove him, the NFL, the players, everything, if he just stepped up and said, "Hey, listen, I think you did it. I think you're guilty. You know what? The game is more important than this. We've been bickering over it for a year and a half. It's time that we just move on. All right, let's just forget everything. Let's move on. I'm going to let it go. You let it go. Let's all hug. Let's go out and get a beer. Let's just play ball."
Hallelujah.
Well, we're talking
And-
about the Patriots.
and he could
during
still
Bruins
save
and
face
Celtics
a little
season.
bit.
That's what they want,
Right.
They got us talking about them.
The NFL is such an ego maniac that they are attention whores.
Oh, it's all egos. Yeah, nobody wants to be the first one to budge.
Be talked about 24/7, 365, and honestly, it's ruining the game for me because I'm just sick of the NFL.
Sick of watching
Like,
it. Yeah, you want to watch
I
football,
don't
not
want
this drama.
It's baseball season.
Yeah, I'm done with them anyways. Hey, what about this cool news out of Boston? Boston's top tourism official pled not guilty this afternoon, yesterday afternoon, that he was strong-arming people. Kenneth Brissett, 52, director of the Office of Tourism, Sports, and Entertainment, facing charges that he extorted production companies involved with Boston Calling Music and also the show Top Chef. The show Top Chef, he did it at a restaurant over in Milton. I was there a few weeks ago. I forget the name of the restaurant now. A cool little restaurant. And they did it a couple of years ago when Top Chef was over there. They showed up with all the union goons, and they said, "Nope, we already got our help." And they vandalized cars, cut wires. They did all sorts of cool things.
It's big business there. You think it's like television, but it's a business like any other.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get the
and-
Phantom Gourmet to come to the restaurant
How
I
was-
work at for years. They won't come. I don't know what I did.
We'll come.
How is the mayor handling all this? It must be
all
a
the-
pain in the butt for the mayor.
The mayor
Deal with it.
scrambled towards every press conference yesterday and said, "I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong." That was his whole sound.
only
clip for
thing
the day.
is
he did nothing
the
wrong.
people under him, who he is supposed to be managing, something happened.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like he can't know everything.
No, the guy's a slug. The guy's a
Right.
union goon. He's a slug, and he's just out saying you
How
have
do
to
you,
hire
how do you
union
really
goons.
feel, Mike?
I'm not hiring a union goon. I mean, yeah,
Is he
there's
responsible for the people he puts in place?
right. He's
That's what it comes
responsible
down
for
to.
that.
Down to.
Yeah.
But I don't think the mayor can be charged with anything. You know, it's
Yeah, but
okay.
let's spend millions of dollars investigating it, because that's what's
Yeah,
going to
of
end up happening,
course.
which is
That's where you
absurd.
spend the money, right?
Yeah.
I think the FBI's already investigated him. I think that before they slapped the cuffs on him, I think that they probably had an awful lot of evidence. Is my thought. Hey, what about the new restaurant, Williams Soul Food, Southern Soul, over at 135 Lunenburg Street in Fitchburg? Great little place, locally owned. Williams in there, and it is a great place. Dinner, you can go in and get oxtail, ribs, pork chops, catfish dinner, whiteling fish.
Where else could you get oxtail? That's a
Yep. Gumbo and jambalaya. Everything served with 2 sides. You can go and get a rib sandwich, chicken, pork chop sandwich. You can get sides of potatoes, red beans, collard greens, yams, macaroni and cheese, rice and gravy, hush puppies, okra, rolls,
Hush
biscuits,
puppies.
cornbread. That's a cool place that he's got over there. He even has breakfast. You can get 2 eggs and pancakes, fish and grits for breakfast.
menu.
Yeah, full menu. Sausage links, patties,
Now,
shrimp
Mike,
and grits.
what are grits? Because if you saw the movie My Cousin Vinny, they're sitting in the restaurant and they're ordering breakfast, and they only have like one
It's like
breakfast.
maple. Isn't it?
What was the white stuff that he threw on the grill?
That's the
Was
grits. Grits.
Those are the grits, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Those
gross.
are the grits. You can get a vegetable omelet. He has good stuff. You can get
good eating down south.
2 eggs,
Yeah.
home fries. Yeah, they eat
Try
good.
something different.
Yeah, try something different. Try something different tonight. Get off the couch. Don't just hang out. Get off the couch
Come laugh.
and come laugh. Have a good time. It's a free show too. Where do you get
How
a
do you
free
beat
show?
that? Where do you get free comedy? Come
Yeah.
on.
Scoreboards Bar and Grill, 137 Lancaster Street. You're going to get Dennis. You're going to get Danny Gill. You're going to get Matt Kona. And he's up and coming
Up-and-coming
comic out of
from,
Boston.
New England scene.
And it's just going to be a fun night.
Stars of today and
Too
tomorrow.
bad John Morrison wasn't here to meet Den, and certainly this was great. You bringing him in,
Well,
Mike.
I'm sure
I know.
John is probably watching online because I know he's a
Well, we were
big,
talking
huge
before you
Facebook
get here.
guy.
We're talking
so.
about getting Lenny Clark, Jackie the Joke Man, or Michael Winslow from Police Academy. And
Who do you
if we
think?
do that, I will be back. Who's your vote? Who would you like to see? Lenny Clark, Jackie
Yeah,
the
Lenny,
Joke Man from
Lenny
Howard
Clark.
Stern,
Lenny
and-
Clark.
Lenny, he's the Boston legend. Can't go
Yes,
wrong
he
there.
is.
Yeah.
This is his turf. All right.
Lenny is the
I'll
man.
make the call.
Hey, folks, we want to thank you an awful lot for listening. The Veterans Projects are going great. The Vet Together program is going good. Our next Veterans Breakfast it's the first Monday of each month. This coming month, we will be at the Airport Restaurant. The following month, we will be at the North End Diner in Leominster. We got the Veterans Fire Truck. We are working on that, getting that done. That will be a parade vehicle for the local vets to use in the parades. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it into the Fitchburg 4th of July parade. We hope to get it in there. And so a lot of great things coming up. Check it out on our Facebook page, my page, Dining Out in Central Mass. So until next week,
Great job, Mike.
please don't forget, every veteran is somebody's hero. Don't
Thank
forget
you,
the
Mike.
vet.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
next
you,
week.
Comatito.
Joke in a box.
Rodrigo.
Great job. Great show,
Thank
guys.
you.
This
Thank
is
you
what
very much for
I'm
having
out
me.
there, Mike, and
Alright.
I'm listening.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, this is great stuff.
And
Start at 45.
yeah,
hotter
and
here
then,
is it me.
It's hot as hell in there.
Yeah, hit enable auto. I want you
Dennis,
to.
nice to meet you. I'm
Hey, it
Howie.
was nice
I
to
want
meet
you
you.
to hit
I've heard of you.
the,
It's hard to meet you.
I want you to
Well,
hit enable
yeah, I
auto.
got it.
We'll hook up.
You've
at
been
some
doing
See you
great.
guys. Thanks for watching.
Do that.